Well, hello, this is Susan for SLC Aquatics coming to you live today for Fish Fam Mom and guest. My guest is on his way. He likes to make an entrance, I hear. So I want to say hi to everybody who's popped in already. Mystery Snail Guardians. We want to say hi to Down the Wormhole D. Want to say hi to Ed's picking up cichlids and my old friend Daryl Deemer. So good to see you. Just got in from work, Ed said. Have to go pack when the fish arrive. Or go back when the fish arrive. They are delayed due to New Jersey roadblocks from the storm. Might not arrive until tomorrow. Everybody, please give me a sound and a video check. Everything okay? And I know all of a sudden my computer did some kind of weird um, thing. And then as my guest was connecting, he said his computer just rebooted on it. Hey, Skipper, I'm coming. My computer is going nuts. LOL. I want, okay, Skipper. I understand because just as I went live, my computer did something weird and my sound went out and I was like, am I still live? Hello, Melvin Reef. Good to have you in the live stream today. Sounds great along with the video, Ed says. Thank you, Ed. And I'm really excited for reconnecting with Ed's picking up cichlids again. If y'all are familiar with any of the past newsletters, I shared his story of collecting fish in Peru in 2 newsletters a year ago. So if you want to check out those past uh, editions of the newsletter, let me see if I've got my banner here. Well, there's my guest. Welcome.
Well, we'll just have to go with it like this until the computer decides to fix itself.
Well, fix itself. Would you? Would you already?
I'm ready to throw it out the window.
Welcome, Skipper. I am so honored to have you as my guest.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
I know you've been through a lot the last couple weeks, and I don't know how you do it. I don't know where you get your sleep, but not here today. Okay.
No, I won't do that. I promise.
I hope I don't go to sleep. Oh, anyway, Ed's picking up cichlids is with us for a few minutes in the chat, and he says he's got some fish coming in. He'll have to go back to work when they come in. They've been delayed due to the storms in New Jersey, roads being blocked. So, um, you're up there in Pennsylvania?
Yes.
Okay, because I was on the Aquatic Morning Show, and you were a guest on the show this morning. Is my audio okay?
Oh yeah, you sound good.
Okay, because I don't have myself in my ears, but when music plays and stuff, I have that. So there is no script or anything. I personally would like to get to know you a little bit more too. How long have you been in the fish hobby or collecting fish?
I gotta look at a year here. So it was about 2019 I got back into it. The reason why I had to look is the tank behind me. What's nice about this, I can show you some stuff.
Nice.
That tank I got, my buddy passed away, unfortunately, with kidney cancer.
Sorry about that.
And that was his tank. He had cichlids in it. And his wife, his widow, it was just sitting there. I said, well, can I have it? I want to do something. So what I did was we had one of these cards made up for, like they give out for whenever somebody dies or whatever. I actually put it in the back here. And see, it says it's like right back there behind the sponge filter. That's him. And I put that on there and I showed it to them whenever it was all done. Of course, the tears came and everything else, but that got me back into it. I now have 20 tanks
Awesome.
and more to come. I
And
did it. I did it whenever I was a kid. My first tank was actually a 29-gallon, and I ended up getting out of it because of going into the military and stuff. So then I just got back into it.
I see a blue screen. Is that good?
I don't know. I got to hit a button.
I was like, oh no, the blue screen of death. I hate those.
Oh yeah, no, it said it wanted to restart, so we'll see what happens.
All right.
But yeah, no, I enjoy it because uh I have PTSD from the military, and it definitely helps me out a lot.
Good.
Uh,
How many years did you serve?
I did a total of 6.
Yes. And how many different tours? Was it 3 different tours?
Yeah, like the 3 mile, like the 3 hour tour. No, it was actually just one.
Okay.
Thankfully, and I was fortunate being in the Air Force. I didn't have to get shot at like some of my good friends that I had, or
Okay.
still have. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. Still have,
I
but
understand.
still with stuff that happened within the military that had happened to me. I ended up getting it, unfortunately, but this definitely helps. It gives me a peace of mind, gives me something to do. Uh, I'm also a corrections officer, so I don't get to work with my hands a lot. If I do, it's not a good thing.
It's not a good thing.
No.
I'm
So,
I served in the Army and Rod served in the Air Force, so you know the jokes that I get all the time. And he worked in communications and was stationed a year in South Korea.
oh, okay. Oops, sorry.
And that's okay. So I get all those good jokes. And I was only in um, a little bit past my training, my AIT training. I was
Mhm.
getting ready to go to my permanent duty station when I met my first husband. And so I got out of the Army with an honorable discharge and became a Navy wife with my first husband and had children by him. And he left us after 20 years. And it was a rough marriage anyway. So I'm
Yeah.
thankful. I'm thankful for my children. Um, if there was any combat duty experience, I could say I got it those 20 years.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah. Unfortunately, right?
Yeah. And I don't disqualify any of what you all go through on during wartime. I don't try to I'm not trying to make light of that. But I would have been a lifer if I had not been interrupted and made better decisions earlier in my career.
I actually have a stupid reason why I got out. To Mark in 2006, I was taking the test for to become a sergeant, and I said, you know what? I'm tired of hearing about everything that's going on overseas, this, that, and the third. And I said, you know what? If I don't get it, I'm getting out. Well, I missed it by 3 points, so I got out of the military.
It's just one of those things, yep. But you never know the path that you're on now. Um,
Yeah.
given the good Lord, all the credit, your situation could have been way worse if you'd stayed in.
Oh, I
We
could have. Yes.
may not see our skipper. I don't know.
Too unfortunately.
Air Force.
Well,
I-
I'll tell you this. He can make all the jokes he wants to you, but he needs to remember that the Air Force originally came from the Army.
I know it. I try to tell him that, but
Because
I
I
don't.
actually
He
did.
always out jokes me.
Oh, okay. I actually did the Army Guard first.
Did you? Well, my dad was Army Air Corps in World War II, and he was a nose gunner on a B-24, also a navigator, and told me some stories that happened in England and Germany. And the other siblings get a little jealous and they said, well, why didn't he ever tell us? I said, maybe because you didn't sit down and act like you were interested.
Yeah.
But he had a nervous breakdown, and with my mom says she had two sets of family. I have an older brother and my oldest sister's deceased now. And then like there's a 7-year gap, and then I'm born, and then a baby sister right almost behind me. So mom says she's got two families in one. And so when I was born and my youngest sister were born, things were better. But with my older siblings, they had my dad that had the um, nervous breakdowns. And so he was even shocked with shock. I don't know how they call it. I don't know what kind of treatment it is, but he was shocked several times trying to straighten his mind up. But now they use more
Oh,
psychotropic drugs.
yeah. I've heard of it. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think it's called electroshock therapy.
I think it is. Yeah. So when my dad still had some issues. He was an alcoholic, but to me, he was the friendly kind of alcoholic. So
Mhm.
you just had to learn how to deal with him when he had those moments. But
Yeah.
he was definitely told me some exciting stories. Um, this one guy on his plane was airsick and didn't tell anybody on one of their flights. And he opened up the bomb bay to get sick. Guess where the vomit ended up? All inside the plane. And
Air rushed up in.
oh yeah, yeah, it doesn't go down.
Not on a Bombay, it doesn't.
Oh, so they spent hours cleaning the plane that day. So what were some of your job? Can you discuss some of your jobs?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, whenever I was in the Army Guard, I wanted to. I actually had a plan whenever I came out of high school to become a chef, and I went in there because I wanted to do culinary arts through the military.
Awesome.
To I was looking for schooling. Well, they
Uh-huh.
wouldn't pay for it. They upset me, and it was called a green to blue program.
Hmm.
So what I did was I went from the Army Guard to the Air Force, and I just became a mechanic. It's called aerospace ground equipment. Yes, it
Okay.
has nothing to do with space. uh, what it is, or what it was, is still is equipment that hooks up to the airplane to help run tests.
Okay.
And it's a big variety of generators, air conditioners, heaters, hydraulic test stands, cooling oil carts, all types of stuff. And oh, don't get me wrong, I love the job, but I kind of kicked myself in the butt for not making a career out of because I would have retired last year.
Yeah, I have regrets sometimes too. And I went in as a professional musician, but I ended up in supply and all kinds of things. And then, like I said before, I went to my AIT. I was supposed to go to Fort Carson, Colorado, and I was a homebody girl, and that was making me nervous to get too far from Virginia anyway. And my first husband was from Alabama here. So when he got out of the Navy, we came down here, and I had my basic training at Fort McClellan, Alabama. And when I was leaving on the bus, I looked out the window and said, I don't want to ever step foot on Alabama soil again. And I've been here since 1981 and can't get out of here. So watch what you say. You'll eat your words.
You ain't lying. I know all about that.
But what kind of species of fish did you keep in your, what did you say, 20 tanks?
Yeah, so this tank behind me, I have, what the heck? I could just show you since I'm on here.
Okay.
If it doesn't kick me off.
Yeah, you're on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Power would be the only
Holy
thing
cow, it's working.
that...
It didn't used to work, so maybe that was my old thing. Uh,
I'm going to enlarge your screen.
so right there is electric blue cars. I got 2 of them in here. I got them off of Dan's Fish.
All right.
I have 2 Pictus catfish.
Oh, I love them.
True Siamese algae eaters. 1 lonesome Cory left. See if the 2 stars of the tanks will show up. That's a African butterfly fish. Let's see if we can see this one better. Yeah, there's the bottom of it.
Wow.
There's an angelfish that's old. He's just old. That's just all there is to it. There's, believe it or not, there is. Yep, you can, if you can see underneath the wood there, it's a bumblebee catfish.
Uh-huh.
There's 2 of them in there. Oh, it's kind of showing itself. That's a first. And inside the castle, there's 2 zebra loaches that don't come out anymore. I don't know why, but they stay in there. They're still alive.
Haven't seen any babies, have you?
Well, if there is the Pictus catfish will eat them.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. And then
Is there some Denison barbs in there too?
no, that was the Siamese the true algae eaters is what that looked like.
Okay.
And this is my tank that I did with these guppies. Came from Jess from Maine's Tails, Furs, and Fins. I got a pair of albino mosaics,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know what happened to the male, but there's the female of I think it was the black metallic lace.
Wow.
They're pretty. I'm hoping I get some males out of the babies.
Yeah.
I also in here, if I can find it, them actually. There is, well, underneath the log, you can see that's a. Oh, help me out here! It's a super red bristlenose.
Wow. Long fin too, isn't it?
Long fin, yes.
Yes.
And then back in there, it's probably going to be hard to see. There's an albino one that I got from Jess. That came from Maria Z.
Oh, right
And
there. Yeah.
Yeah, the super red, and then there's an albino long fin right there.
Yes. He can barely pick it up on the gravel. There it is.
Yeah, the mount moved. Yeah, I got 2 of those from Jess. Whenever I got the guppies off of her, I got that. Hiding underneath the wood, there's some red Venezuelan Cory cats.
Man.
Then also in here, there is 2. I raised them from babies, and there's one right there that just popped out.
Oh.
Long fin Cory Doris plateatus.
Okay.
This tank number 2. I might be lying about the 20. I can't remember anymore.
At one time there was.
Yeah, and then I got a pond outside. It's a 20-gallon. You can't see nothing in it because of the duckweed, but in there I got some purple mosaic guppies off of her. In here is my long fin Aeneas. If you can see him in the back here. They're
Say,
being stubborn.
what kind is it?
They're Aeneas corridors.
Okay.
There's one back there. I got to do water changes. I just came back from a week at Disney, so
Yeah, I remember. And I'm like, when you going to get all that work done and show up at these streams that you're doing?
yeah. No, I
Did
get
you
it done when I can.
did you find the baby?
Yeah, there's one actually right there on the log.
Okay, I do see them. Yep.
There's actually two that. Oh, there's three actually. There's a couple hanging out on there,
Wonderful.
but they still survived.
Good.
Over here is my
Hey,
original dragon scale beta. I've
wow.
had this one for a while, and I'm gonna tell you, this thing's a trooper. He went for a ride in the Python hose, and he got stuck, and I had to kind of blow dart him back in.
Oh, bless it.
And what I did with him was I just put aquarium salt in there, and he healed up, so
Wow.
he's been fine. Down here in this mess, this is actually a plastic tub. I made it my quarantine tub.
Hey,
I
I've
got,
done that.
yeah, I got a bunch of mystery snails. I have the white. That's a blue beside it. There's gold and there's purple in there too, or magenta.
Uh-huh.
There's also two daisy rice fish in here. Good luck finding them. And also in here, there's two stone catfish. They're nano catfish.
Okay. You got quite a variety.
Oh yeah. This tank over here has my longfin corridor platyodus in it. I
Oh,
have one amber tetra left. I have two threadfin rainbow fish. Big boy bristlenose pleco albino.
I love
There's
them.
there's a clown pleco in here too. He's probably hiding up underneath the filter. And that's it in that tank. But that's a 20-gallon. They're going to get moved to a 40 breeder soon. Whenever I get that done in the basement. Then in my son's room, I have two tanks. They're pretty much his. We started out with what he wanted, but then I took it over.
That's nice. It's the way it happens sometimes.
Yeah, this is it. This is Madagascar rainbows. I got 4 of them in there. I haven't. They'll breed because they already did. They do it on the sponge filter. Then there's some platies in here that didn't work out too well. I don't know what happened. The male died on me, so that what's in here is just living its life out. And you look at the one in the back behind the wood, it became short body for some reason.
Yeah.
There's some plecos in here to help kind of clean it up.
Aren't they pretty?
Oh yeah, they
I like
were.
that. I like that blue gravel too.
He picked that out. This is his Dumbo beta. He's been living in this tank for quite a while by himself. I put snails in there. I think he kills them.
Some people would say that's not funny, but nature has its way.
Yeah.
You can do all the setting up and protecting that you can, and it still will do its own thing.
And then in my daughter's room here, we have her tank. And you can tell it's her tank because of some of the characters that are in it. That's a rescue beta I got. And then she has some of the glowfish in here. I think she only has 2 left. The other ones, they just passed away. But she has those 2 and that beta.
I find them fascinating. I won't buy them myself, but I find the glowfish very fascinating.
There's 3 in there. If you can see it back in there, it likes to hide.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know, with her being the age that she is, she's 6 years old.
Oh, yeah, she's going to enjoy the colors.
Yeah, that's what she likes. Then I have a tank downstairs that we have for bait fish. It's in the basement. I don't feel like going down there. I'd show it to you.
That's fine. I don't want to put you through all that hard work.
So I have a 5-gallon that I have set up for babies, but I haven't had a chance to put nothing in there yet. So it is what it is at the moment.
Well, I appreciate having a fish room tour, fish house tour, however you want to call it. Wow,
Yeah, because that was my first floor and my second floor. So
I am trying to say hi to everybody when they come in. Does anyone in the chat have any questions for Skipper? Because now we've got him in the hot seat, but I'm not going to do hot seat stuff. We've got people I haven't seen in a long time. Not Nola Jane is here. And I've asked Bob at Kaler's Aquatics to share the GoFundMe link for the SPCA that was hit real hard, I think, in Mexico, that Sandy Dowdy is raising money for, to help them rebuild and even, keep and sustain the pets that they do have.
Yeah.
Collaboration of Curiosities is here. Daniel Velez is here. Robert at TN Aqua came in. Darlene's Tanks. Melvin Reef. Do any of you have any questions for Skipper at this time? Do you have a favorite fish, Skipper?
Yeah, right now I have to say it's my African butterfly fish. I go to Petco and I get small crickets and I enjoy watching them eat them.
That would be fun.
Yeah, they're definitely what do we call that? A mini arapaima. Not arapaima, arowana.
Arowana.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because they have the hinged jaw just like they do.
Yeah, that's wonderful. There's the link that Kaler's Aquatics is sharing. And if anybody just heard me, a SPCA in Mexico was hit by the, I guess, hurricane, and damaged their facilities. They lost 4 fur babies, and they're trying to raise funds to not only fix the building and get life sustaining back there, but to sustain the pets that they have. They've been taking donations for pet foods and etc. I didn't get all of the data because I was in and out of the streams. She was with Pam and Bob last night, and also in Bob and Pam in his Sunday evening. No, not Sunday evening. Yeah, it was Sunday evening stream that he did, I think. I've lost days. What's today? Thursday. And my sweetheart Amber, Big City Bettis, is in the chat. She made it all the way from Vermont to Jacksonville, Florida in 20-something hours. But bless her heart, when she got there, Skipper, she had a dump to clean up. And she had, I don't know if she minds me saying it or not, but she had to call the police when she got there because she had some on the back porch drinking. And
Jesus.
But she's got several rooms cleaned up. She's been painting the walls. She's got her furniture moved in, and she did have her living room set up. She sent me a picture of that. But she says it took 6 hours to scrub them clean, but it's getting there.
Yeah, I saw that. There was some questions.
I see. TN Aqua has one there for you.
Well, the first one was from Adele. Where's the mouse ears? Well, I left them there. I was not buying them. The prices down there are ridiculous. So Daniel's Keeping Fish asked, what tank do I spend the most time in front of? Actually, the one behind me because it's streaming. The 55.
Yeah.
Have I ever had to go rescue a cat out of a tree? No. That's not here.
Yeah.
Melvin's Reef asked if I keep African cichlids. No, but the Well, technically, I do have two cichlids. It's the electric blue Acaras. They are a cichlid.
Uh-huh.
And do I have tetras? I used to, but not anymore. There, we're caught up.
Oh, Hurricane Nora is the one that hit the shelter in Mexico.
Easier to use. Rest.
See, now this thing's doing something weird.
Window sign in window. Ease of app power.
What the
Pop
heck
up
is going-
window sign in window.
Well,
Power.
this computer, I have no idea what's going on with it. I'll have to figure it out later.
Yeah, somebody might have been on it while you were gone and got a Trojan or something. Hope not. Let's see.
You're welcome, Daniel.
Thank you, Daniel.
Excluding my live stream backdrop, I'd have to say the three up in my bedroom, specifically the 20 gallon with the long fin cories in it, because I really am trying to figure out a way to get them going to breed and stuff. No, I did not. Unfortunately, he got sick with the human
C word. The
Yeah.
human malware.
Yeah, the human malware. Yeah.
Darlene says, are you breeding any fish, Skipper?
Not at the moment. Well, I've been trying to get the cories to go, and every time I do, something comes up to where I can't take the proper care of the eggs, but I'm always trying to get the cories to breed.
Any more questions, guys, or anything that I missed? You can repeat it.
You're welcome, Daniel.
Enjoy your meal, man. You can come here and cook for me right now, too. Hey, Ray Aquatics, how you doing?
I'd say one of my favorite fish would be corridoras. I don't know what it is. I just find them fascinating whenever they're schooling together. As a catfish, like how well they stick together.
Yeah, I find that very enjoyable when my peppered corridor, which are the corridor palliatus, mine are the normal fin. I rescued some out of the blue-green algae tank. I don't know if you heard me talking about it while you were on vacation. I just noticed that tank kept getting darker and darker, so I thought the lights were getting ready to burn out on it.
Window.
And I was still throwing food in the tank, for the corridor, and I had 3 bloodfin tetras in there also.
Oh, wow.
And when I drained some water out to start cleaning the tank to get down to replace the lights and stuff, the water was blue-green. And I'm like, I've had green water before, but not blue-green. And the smell, I had to learn what the smell is. That smell is obnoxious. And I was trying to run it down in the fish room, and undoubtedly the 20 long was the culprit. So I drained it completely and refilled it and drained it completely again. And I left it 24 hours. But I took the cory cats and the tetras out. I pulled all the plants up out of the substrate, put them in a separate 10-gallon tank with erythromycin in it. And then the next day I refilled the 20-gallon, put erythromycin in it with no lights, and I'm leaving it for a week. And I'm going to drain it, and I'm actually going to bring it up here where I have better room light and go through it with a fine-tooth comb, and then start adding better filtration for it, because they said that the cyanobacteria can come from lighting, not enough water flow. You can have too much nutrients in the tank. And I did have some fish die off, and a couple fish jumped the tank that I found their dried up bodies when I was digging around. So, the plants looked healthy. They were enjoying it.
Yeah, I bet they were.
But when
Especially the fertilizer from the dead fish.
yeah, but it was too much nutrient, not enough water flow. I might have brought it in on some of the plants that I just gathered. I was given plants during that first tornado up in Ohatchee, where I went and rescued some angelfish back in March, and
I remember that.
I didn't rinse them. I just threw them in there because I was in a rush doing stuff. Never get in a rush in this hobby. Take your time, do your quarantining, do your plant rinses, do what you're supposed to do, and you will have a happy fish room. Have you seen any more questions?
No, I haven't seen any.
Oh,
actually, I'm sorry. Yes, I did.
Daniel?
Melvin Reef asked me, well, that was for what Bob said about the cat. The third, Amber has a third cat now.
Yes.
Melvin Reef asked if I was ever planning on trying salt water in the future. I have thought about it, but right now I ain't got the time.
Now, Daniel keeping fishes in England. Let me know if they have babies. One of the human fry wants a kitten. It's terrible. He needs to stop.
That's gonna cost a lot to get that to England.
Yeah, it would. We've got some kittens, not here, but I call it in the family, in the church family. Susan, I would be happy to come help you in your fish room on my off day if you need me to. No problem. All right, Darlene, come on. I need a haircut too. She's my hairdresser. All good in the UK, Liberty. Life is good and getting loads of fish time in. Yeah, they've been shut down and locked down because of things. So they spending more time at home. Kaylor is asking a question. Skipper, have you found any new fish tuber channel you'd recommend?
Honestly, I haven't really had much time to be on YouTube lately. It's between work, being part of the fire company, having 2 kids, 10 tanks, and also helping friends out whenever they need it. I try to get on when I can. It was hard to do my Sunday nights at 6 p.m. I didn't do it obviously this past Sunday because I was down in Disney, but I've been trying to keep back up with that. And then I'm also a mod on Dan's Fish, mod on Bob's whenever I can get there. I'm a mod on quite a few channels. I try to help people out. I'm on the panel with Bob on Sundays at 8. Pam whenever I'm not working the next day because I got to get up early. So I try, but I ain't got time to surf YouTube though.
Yeah, I haven't found anybody new. I found some old ones from 7 years ago that were starting to act, stream or add videos, upload videos again. Sergeant Tank. I don't know if you know. Yeah, Sergeant Tank was there 7 years ago when I got started. Jimmy Gimbal, he's not uploading anything, but he's in chat more often, especially in Bob's Steam Fights. Let's see. Zenzo is working for Aquarium Co-op now at Zenzo's Tanks.
Oh, you mean
what's his friend?
The
Muscle Man.
It starts with a T. Tiswani Tanks. Tiswani?
His
something
first
like that.
Yeah, his first name's Zenzo, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Liberty Bell Cichlids came in. Hello, how you doing? Oh, and Freaky Fish Lady. I was going to get my tongue tied around my eye teeth for that one.
What Rico said at the bottom of the chat.
Where is Rico's comment?
He just showed up.
Rico, oh yeah, Tazawa. Thank you.
Yeah, that name.
Yeah. Daniel's at Keeping Fish in England says, I've been working through lockdown, work in learning disability services, foster care, Cub Scout leader, father. Got to keep going. Lockdown has just meant faster and more careful for me. Yep.
Yep.
Life doesn't stop, even in lockdown.
No, it definitely does not. And I know I actually used to be a Cub Scout leader too.
You've had your plate full, but I understand.
Man of many hats.
Yes. I used to wear 12 different hats, and I've been weaning off of some of them, trying to set my priorities. Holly says, has anyone ever had a school of rainbow fish turn cannibal? They took chunks out of my angelfish that they've been in with for over a year. No. Do you have more than one angelfish? Because that can happen with angelfish, but I've never seen rainbow fish turn cannibal. I would check my water parameters first to see if your pH changed or something. That's Holly, that is strange. Yeah, Rico Stan says, I've been here the whole time. Yeah, I know when he came. Well, he was here before he said anything.
Yeah, he does that.
And he took a nap, and he probably has more energy now.
Yeah, he did say he was going to take a nap.
I don't know how y'all keep going.
You take naps.
I take naps. Hey, I fall asleep when I don't know I'm asleep.
Yeah.
CJ's here. Hey, CJ Black. Hello, everyone. If anybody's got any more questions for Skipper, just type them in the chat. I'm trying to find them. I'm working on 2 different screens, and sometimes that's hard for me. If any of the mods want to share any, I did share Skipper's YouTube channel in the pinned comment at the top of the chat. So I forgot to see how many. You've got 337 subscribers right now. So anybody that's not subscribed to him, go over and show love for love, okay? Oh, Melvin asked me if I've heard from BAM Aquatics or Ron of Friday Fish Facts. I have not. BAM Aquatics BAM Aquatics will not be coming back to do fish. He has taken a different path in his life, and he's building the ministry that he went and finally finished his seminary and got his license and everything. So that's what he's concentrating on right now. I think he still has 1 tank, but he won't be back to do fish. But he is well. And Ron of Friday Fish Facts, I haven't made contact with him lately. Daniel Keeping Fish says, what was your greatest high point in the hobby so far?
Wow. That's a good question. I'm going to say breeding. See, actually raising some cories from eggs, from the egg stage up. I have been successful. I have a way I do it. I just haven't been able to keep doing it. But hopefully this winter I can perfect my own way of doing it.
I don't know if you ever knew Sarah. Boy, her last name always got me. Sarah Sork. I can't pronounce it. Probably 4 years back, she taught me how to gather the koi eggs off the glass with my fingertip instead of with credit cards.
Yep.
And I actually hatched out 12 that way one time in a little breeder box. And then I found out their fries smaller than guppies, and they slid through the bars on my breeder box. And I'm like, oh no! But they survived. They hid down in the gravel and they survived.
Yeah, I've been trying. I want to figure out a way. I want to do it to where I could like collect all the eggs, just put them in like the 5-gallon fish tank, and work up from there. Is what I want to do. Just with sponge filters, no, hang on the back or anything. But I haven't had a chance to do that since I set that up.
Yeah, it takes time.
Time and patience.
Yep. Holly said that she does have 4 angelfish in there, and there is a school of 10 turquoise rainbow fish. Water perimeters are good. Could they be spawning? Maybe felt threatened. I'm so mad. I want to flush them. I understand that. Yeah. You might want to look into separating the species for a while, or adding more plants.
Yeah, definitely for hiding purposes. But a lot of times, whenever you have fish, they're in a spawning stage. Yes, they do get aggressive. I've witnessed that myself. And they will attack the other fish that come over. Angelfish are known to do that. I could see rainbow fish doing that too.
Oh, Ricky just got home from the ER. Well, man, I hope you're okay. If you're home, they didn't keep you.
Yeah, he said he got stung by 5 or 6 wasps, and my right arm and hand was swelling up real bad. Well, glad to hear you're okay, bud.
Yeah, these chats are not synced together. It'll appear in one and not in the other. So just take your time now and go rest. And hopefully that swelling and poison will get out of your system.
Yeah, no kidding.
I went to reach and lift over a canoe one time, put my hand right in a wasp nest. My whole hand swelled up.
Me and my dad, we used to own a mowing business back whenever I was younger. Well, up until 2012. Well, I was weed eating a bank and didn't know there was a yellow jacket's nest in the bank. And I got stung in the thumb. I'm like, what the heck was that? And then I looked down on my pants, and thank God I don't wear, like the cowboy type pants. I wear loose fit pants. And I had these yellow jackets all over my legs, and they were trying to sting me. But because of my pants, they couldn't get to it. That is not a fun experience. I'm just going to tell you. It kind of reminds me of something out of the movies.
Rod would have done a strip show.
Well, I definitely went a running, that's for sure.
Is your battery going dead on your phone?
No, you're good. I had to do that for a second.
Okay. Yeah, everybody's talking about the wasp stings. The ground wasp are more aggressive than anything I've ever ran into. Matter of fact, on bivouac one time, we camped right above ground bees. My tent, oh boy, I got stung in the eye. They sent me back to the medic and made me go home to the barracks. But it stung me right on my eyelid.
Oh, that's no fun.
And I told him, I'm not allergic. I want to go back. Please let me go back.
And they told you couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that for safety reasons.
Yep. But every time we had simulated battle and everything, I just loved it.
Yeah, I remember that FTX when I was down in Fort. I did my basic training at Fort Benning, Georgia, because I was part of an infantry unit, and I'm going to tell you, wow, that was nuts.
What month did you go?
Oh, it was summertime.
Yep. They plan it that way, I think.
Well, I did the split up program to where I did the my junior year, my 11th grade year. That summer, I went down to basic training. I came back, did my senior year, then I went to AIT. So pretty much my AIT was basic training all over again.
Yeah. Well, I went in to the Army, like I said, and my AIT was on a Navy base with Army, Navy, Marines.
Oh, wow.
I don't think we had Air Force, but we had probably Coast Guard. And we had a monster band, is what they called it. And I was just learning my Army terminology and everything, and then had to learn Navy terms. I was all confused.
Well, yeah, it's definitely different languages in all 5 of them. I almost said 4. Yeah, but all 5 branches, there's definitely different languages amongst each. That's for sure.
Yeah. And such competition. I think it's funny.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, y'all.
But when it comes down to it, and we all got to do what we got to do, we all work together if need be.
Yeah, and it really takes all of us to accomplish everything. And being part of a team, even if you wear a different color uniform, is still awesome, you know.
Yes.
And can't we all just get along?
We do when we need to.
I was being I meant a double meaning on that. Can't we all just get along, even in society? But no, it won't happen.
No.
But those of us that try to be the better person, that's what we have to do. We have to let our light shine. What did Daniel say? True words.
Yeah.
CJ, gotta go. Tablet is about to die. Y'all have a good rest of the stream. Thank you, CJ. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for supporting us. And Skipper, I want to tell you thank you. We got 7 minutes. Is there anything that you want to share with the people before we wrap this up today? Got anything new coming? Any other new plans?
I just got to get that fish room done.
He's got to get his fish room done. Yep.
I had a little setback with this whole getting water in the basement thing, but other than that, and after I'm done here, I'm going to be going back down there to work on that. But actually, we could just say this was a blessing, because I'm taking everything out of the basement and I'm going to be rearranging. So it actually worked. Ida did me a favor, I guess you could say. To get my butt in gear, I have no choice.
Well, do you have to have a sump pump for the basement to get the water out of the basement, or?
No, I could get it all up with a shop vac. It's just getting stuff moved is the issue. Hi, Kenny. How you doing?
Hey, Bateson. Hey, Kenny E. Yeah, I want to know how Danny's doing. Danny's been having a rough time with this malware thing. Oh, he says she's good. Great.
That's good.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we have Florida Fish Rescue going through the malware right now.
Yeah. So keep him in your thoughts and prayers.
Oh
Um,
yeah, that was another question. Did I get to go see him? No, because of that. And I made a joke to him this morning on the Aquatic Morning Show. I said he only got sick because he didn't want me to kick him in the shin.
I heard that.
Liz told me that he laughed about it. So
So,
I try to make light when it needs to be, when there's some dark going on, you know.
well, laughter is a medicine. It is.
Yeah.
It's good like a medicine. But I'm honored to have you with me today, Skipper. And thank you so much for sacrificing all of your hard work that's ahead of you to come and be with me today. And I really do hope that you pace yourself out and do get some rest so you don't come down and get sick. And I hope that your plans really come together and we get to see some of the filming of it. And God bless you with the finances to get it done and get those shelves built and the airline system and your water chain system going. And
I'm honestly with. I'm going to tell you this, with the water chain system. I'm going to stick with the Python. I don't want to put an automatic water change in it because me personally, I feel it takes away of working with your tanks and actually getting to know what's going on with them.
that's a
That's
good
me.
point.
That's me personally. Everybody else is different, but
Yep.
that's how I see it. Uh, there is something I did want to say. While I was down in Disney, I got disappointed. Uh, there was not a lot of fish down there. I was hoping that whenever I went to the China section of Epcot, there was going to be a koi pond. There wasn't, because if I remember correctly, that is a big staple in their life, and they see that fish as what am I looking for here?
Delicacy, a delicacy.
No, not a delicacy. They
Oh, it's
I want to say in a way they worship them. They see them as
iconic. Yeah.
yeah, an icon. Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
go with that.
Yeah.
Not really worship them, but there's a saying with it. I used to know it and I totally forgot it.
I know. I'm just trying to throw words out there. Great job, skippers. Mike was doing a little better. And then Freaky Fish Lady. I'm glad people are taking this more serious because it's very serious. My aunt is a nurse, and her uncle Bill both passed away last week of the virus. Holly, I'm so sorry. I am so
Yeah,
sorry. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
I ain't gonna get into that because I could tell you a lot of stuff about Disney with the malware. Mm,
yeah.
it blew my mind actually. But yeah, well, I did speak of it this morning, so they'll have to go back and watch that.
Yeah. You can go back and watch that. Daniel Keeping Fish says he's saying they reverence the fish or um, the koi.
Yes, yes. It's one of the big things that they deal with over there, and they really respect the fish.
But again, everyone, thank you so much for being with us today. If you would like to be a special guest on Thursdays with Fish Fam Mom, all you have to do is email me at score48@yahoo.com. And again, here is Skipper's YouTube channel. And show love for love. Go over there and let's get him to 500. Let's kick it, kick it, kick it. And again, I want to go up and grab the GoFundMe link, Bob, for the SPCA in Mexico, Puerto Vallarta, if I'm saying that correct. GoFundMe, if you can donate, go over there and take care of that and show your love. Again, take care, everyone. This is Susan for SLC Aquatics and Skipper at Skipper's Aquariums, giving you a big shout out. And I don't know who's live next. I forget. Rico Stan will post.
It's I believe it's Rocco with Rock in the East, Rock
Yes,
in the Coast.
the coast. Yes, Rocco and the coast. So look it up on YouTube, and we'll see you all next time. God bless you.